but I don't want to talk about it. I want to feed our baby. Can you, will you record and I'll feed him? Oh, she looks so sad. Okay. Enjoy the awful view because we have to feed our baby. I'm gonna try to do this correctly. We have random pets that we take care of. That's our baby squirrel. Hello friends, we are on our way to St. Pete Bagel. I was in between a few different places. There are a lot of great restaurants and great foods in St. Pete. We just don't go out to eat a ton, and I do believe that it's important to honor your body, treat your body, and sometimes foods that are, you know, not deemed as healthy are actually the best thing for you. We've been to St. Pete Bagel one previous time. The line was really long. Hopefully it's not too chaotic and busy. I'm hoping we can kind of get in and make some quick progress. Yeah, the parking lot was full last time. Yes. Watch them be like, the reason why there's no crowd is because they're out of donuts. Travesty. So I spent from age 17 until probably age 30 where I would definitely not eat donuts. I was terrified of them. And when I did eat donuts, I would binge eat and get sick.
I love your shirt.
So to lose control, and I know actually a lot of people have experienced this, it's a very strong indicator that your body wants something that you're not giving it. So anytime you're struggling with binge eating or a lack of food control, most of the time that is because you're restricting foods from your diet that your body wants. And if you're not listening to your body, it will try to take over. And that's why so many people that have a very strict diet struggle with food focus and constant cravings and lack of control when they finally allow themselves to have the foods that they want.
Action drive.
You've also got to do that like,
I'm gonna do double chin too.
you got to do that like stare thing.
I just drive like this one. Oh, like this squinty?
No, the seduction face that she does. Like,
It's hard to drive like this.
no, you're not. That's not what I wanted you to do.
Don't tell me this isn't seduction face, lady.
You're doing a neck eraser. That's what that one's called.
Oh.
That's a neck eraser.
Is this not seductive?
Not really, no.
I can't see the
You
left.
like Frankenstein. It's not been an easy road for me because I was so strict for so long that to learn to give myself permission to eat what I want and what I need was actually it required some effort. But now I'm still kind of working on that to some extent. I think some of that's just because I really don't crave donuts. But there's also, if I'm honest, fear still. We have acquired the goods. So we got a Boston cream chocolate donut and 2 bagels with cream cheese and lox, which is salmon. So that's amazing. It's gonna be delicious. Just wait till you see it and how big they are. It's like the size of my head. So now we're on our way to one of our favorite spots. There's so many amazing spots in St. Pete. We're gonna eat our donut and our bagel and have a really, really beautiful day. And I'm so glad you guys are following us on our little treat day. These are so important for our health, our mental health. Your diet should never be overly restricting. Life is too short. A lot of things in terms of disordered eating habits and mental issues, personal issues with what's the term I'm looking for? Like body dysmorphia, eating disorders, binge eating, all of that is on the rise since we've started to micromanage our bodies. So it is beneficial to have healthy eating habits, but if you're too strict, that is not healthy. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy ourselves and have a beautiful day. It's gorgeous outside, 82 degrees, September morning, and it's gonna be truly miraculous. I'm so excited to have you guys following along as we go enjoy one of the best days ever. So yeah, what do you think, babe? Get it, Angelina, get it.
It's Dangelina.
Ever feel guilty about indulging in your favorite treats? What if I told you it could actually help you meet your fitness goals? That is so good. Honestly, guilt makes it harder to enjoy the things that you should be able to enjoy. Wow. They know what they're doing. That is so good. I actually sincerely have not had donuts. I probably had 3 donuts in 10 years. One of the terms that's very popular on YouTube and even in trendy language is the term cheat days. And for anyone that doesn't know what a cheat day is, usually it is when you are allowing yourself to eat foods that you normally don't allow yourself to eat. So a lot of people are on a diet, and via their diet, they have to eat very healthy, clean foods, things that they have deemed to be clean. But often the rules just get more and more strict, where you were allowed to eat this one thing and then you're not, like milk, and now it's, you know, soy milk, and then it's almond milk. But if you have a healthy diet, why would you actually need to cheat on it? That's my question. Look at this bagel though, real quick. This thing is literally, look at that. The thing is, it's like literally the size of my head. Ooh, buddy.
Very good.
Angel cream. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh. Literally, the camera is not going to do this thing justice. It's just not. It's just not. This is like out of this world. I think this is what heaven might have on the buffet. Salmon loaded with cream cheese, everything bagel. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. That's like cake icing. That's indulgent. On a scale of 10, I give that 100. Come on, like, come on. Oh my gosh. Wow. We're so good. There's Daniel's. Taste-wise, that is a little more. I like watching him enjoy his food as well. Yeah.
Delicious.
So it's got sprouts, capers, onions, tomatoes, lettuce, about a pound of cream cheese, and salmon. And I crave salmon. I get food aggression about a few different things, and salmon's one of them. Do I need to say anything more? Look at that. Let the food do the talking. Look at that. Heaven. Uh-oh, man down. Uh-oh.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so if you've had a history of restriction, and I understand that on YouTube, talking about some of these terms is very no-no, but I do think a lot of women are being semi-deceptive because they say, oh, I used to have XYZ. I used to have, you know, binge eating behaviors, or I was overly restrictive, or I lost my cycle, or whatever. But maybe they don't say more because it's taboo to say, and YouTube will kind of like punish you if you're honest about that, because anything mental health, they can kind of strike you. But ultimately, it's also important for people to know the truth. And if you have issues with food where you are restricting heavily, you've lost food control, you're overly food focused, there's foods that cause you severe anxiety where the anxiety is not worth eating the food anymore. And over so much time, some of those cravings might pass, but that takes years and years and years because your body's fighting to get what you're not giving it. A fear food is a food that you do not eat because the enjoyment of eating the food is far less worth the taste of it. So say if you're afraid of Snickers bars because you're like, oh my gosh, it's gonna make me so fat. You know, oh, it's not clean, I'm gonna miss my macros or my calorie limitations. And then you do that for so long that you don't even enjoy the Snickers anymore because it causes you such anxiety. That's a fear food. And the more strict you are, the more fear foods you have. I like the cream-filled parts by far the best. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. That's very good. Just because you like have a treat day planned, or you want to start being more loose with your diet and more intuitive with your eating habits, which is very healthy, you should eat what you want and stop when you're full, not, you know, dictating your body's needs based off of the rules you're imposing upon it. So yesterday I still ate popcorn. I still had key lime pie. I still had foods without being like, okay, I'm only going to eat salad today because I'm doing a treat day tomorrow. It's a really toxic cycle, and that's what leads to a lot of binge eating patterns and unhealthy eating habits and fear foods. Freedom is so much healthier for your mind and body than restriction will ever be.
We are en route to try a new pizza place called Slice of the Bird, and extra treat, we're going to go visit my mother. She lives very close by in her own little apartment complex, and I think she's gonna really enjoy pizza. She's kind of at a stage in her life where if I don't put food in front of her, she's probably just gonna eat potato chips all day. I don't know if any of you guys have family members that just are over the effort of eating, but there is also a cognitive component where if food isn't ready right in front of her, she's not gonna go out of her way to, you know, do anything work-wise. So like if she wants to eat, you pretty much have to make it so easy and set up. So we're gonna bring her some pizza. She is hilarious. We'll probably hear a lot about her cats.
Comfortable?
Oh my God, we're gonna eat pizza?
This is my
Oh
mom.
my. Hello.
This is Nikki Joe. She's my little darling. We're gonna have some pizza. You
Oh,
like
I'd like 2 pieces. Yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah.
pizza? Yay!
Yeah, I'm hungry.
My little squirt.
Yeah.
You like pizza?
Oh, I love it. So good. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's perfect.
The flavors are really, really good. Like it keeps coming. It's very tasty. Sometimes I think when you're struggling with something like fear foods or anything that's difficult, it's good to prioritize people that you love. Really takes the attention and the focus off of your own personal struggles to just care for another person. So if you struggle with anything, spend time with people that you love.
Yeah, absolutely. That's beautiful, Roy.
So this is my mom. Her name is Donita.
Joe.
About 2 years ago, she got dementia, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she forgets things, a lot of things. She does remember that she loves her cat,
Oh.
but she does forget that this is her apartment.
Mm-hmm.
So in the last 2 years, especially the last year, the dementia has gotten pretty aggressive. So we're gonna do everything we can, because when you have dementia, your world gets smaller and smaller and smaller.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to do less and less and less.
Mm-hmm.
And every person is different, but I can speak for my mom, who used to be a girl on the go and loved doing stuff and loved to spend time with people, where now she pretty much is here doing word finds. And I've got to remind her to take care of herself and to eat and do all these things. And it is progressing pretty aggressively. So we're going to try to be aggressive back. And we're going to start exercising and eating well and drinking water. And we're going to fight harder than the dementia fights.
Mm-hmm.
And when she can't fight for herself, I'm going to fight for her. And we're going to see how much we can kick dementia's butt. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Have a sip of my coffee. Hello. So Dan just woke up from his nap. He probably didn't want me to tell you that, but he did. It's Sunday, so we're supposed to be just enjoying our day. So I've had one of these, a Monster, and this is my second decaf. And I made my second decaf because of something I've been wanting to have to eat all day long. My favorite dessert is called a yo-yo cookie, and they make them at Publix. And there's one behind Daniel waiting for me, so I'm gonna go eat it. You need to come back here with that. You're not even allowed to touch it. Listen, your safety's at jeopardy. Get away. Oh yeah. I do like snacks. So a lot of people are afraid to talk about disordered nutrition, disordered eating habits. Nobody wants to be labeled with that because it's got a really, really taboo feeling to it. Like, okay, this person's very vain, they're very into themselves, they just wanted to be thin, but it's really not like that. A lot of women that have disordered eating habits, it came from something else. When I first became underweight, I actually was just working really hard and didn't have a lot of money.
it's a physiological response to being undernourished, and your body starts to compensate in ways where you can't stop thinking about food and you want to keep your body moving. These mental things happen, and it's not just for girls that decided that they wanted to be a size 0. It can be so many different factors. Ansel Keys did a study on this in the 1940s to study men that were going to war, and they were very much like people that have disordered eating habits. But so often now they want to call it female athletic triad or amenorrhea. But disordered eating is any time where your relationship with food is not what it should be. It's not healthy. It's controlling too much of your mind. It's controlling too much of your day, your decision making. You can't enjoy your friends, and your fitness goals exceed your quality of life goals, especially when it comes down to obsessive thought patterns and micromanagement, where you don't feel safe having specific foods around you when you're alone. And if you are there, the best way to have food freedom is to start to pursue food freedom and trust your body, give it what it wants and needs, but don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, and don't make yourself sick. So if you eat a lot, just go lay down, and your body will stop wanting to binge on foods if you just trust it and let it be and rest and listen to what your body is asking for. If you don't now, you're gonna pay for it later. So yeah, if you don't mind, I'm gonna eat the rest of my cookie. Welcome to our dinner table, and it's lovely to have you here. Daniel's favorite restaurant in St. Pete, I don't know if it still is or not, but he loves this burger joint. Wow, wow, wee wow. Those are sweet potato fries. I'm probably gonna steal one of Daniel's tater tots, and it's a ahi tuna burger.
This is a black and blue Angus burger with tater tots, and it has some bacon on it and a little bit of hot sauce. Good grief, lady. Ready?
Yes.
Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this food. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for everything you do for us. And thank you for all of our blessings. It's in your holy name that we pray, and we ask, Lord, that you would just forgive my wife of
Put your
thievery.
hands on us. That's so good. That is very nice. Blue cheese dressing. Yeah. And I think the biggest thing for me that motivates me to want to make an impact or to make a difference or even to have a voice out there, because I don't think I'm anything worth watching, but I do think it's better to watch someone that's willing to say those things are not healthy, and the people that are influencing others shouldn't be influencing people to have unhealthy habits. So I'm gonna finish my dinner and enjoy some time with my husband. And I do have so much more I want to talk to you guys about on this subject. I'm even more so interested in what specific topics around food and health and lifestyle and wellness are you all interested in. Our health is about long term, and this might be what's best for me for now. And even there might be times where even more extreme eating is good for me. But to me, the best thing that anyone can do is do what's really, really healthy, to some extent for right now, but even more so for forever. And sometimes the best thing for our health is a celery stick, and sometimes the best thing for our health is a glass of water. Sometimes the best thing for our health is a milkshake. And I just hope and pray that if you don't know the difference, you have people you can talk to. If you have questions that you want to ask, you can come to me. I am far from perfect, but I'm on a journey, and I do care about the truth. This is about you, your body, and your health and wellness and longevity. So I'd be happy to continue to dive into this topic. Let me know your questions. I would love to address as many of them as possible. But I'm gonna finish my burger, and that's all for now. So good night. Bye-bye. See you later.